Hello. Welcome to Audio Addiction. It is your boy, Brandon. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for chilling. Tonight we are doing uh, I guess I don't know. I guess it would technically be an entourage of different Boys Planet groups tonight. So, um, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're still on the Boys Planet train. We still got, I don't know how many more episodes left of groups from the Boys Planet show, but I'm excited. We're going through like a good bit of them. So, Kaylee, hello. Kala, hello. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for vibing tonight. Sarah, hello. Of course, I knew Sarah was gonna be here, but very excited. Very excited. Yeah, the weather has been holding up where I'm at, so we've been killing it. So that's what we're gonna be doing tonight. Gunky, hello. Connie, hello. So yeah, that's the vibe. So we're cooking up tonight. God, oh my God, I'm getting fucking shredded out here. But Unhi, hello. Getting gaslit in my own thing here. So Kala says I have a chicken bake and I'm so ready for this stream. Oh, fire. Let's go. We love to see it. We love a good chicken bake. Hell yeah. But very excited. We are doing a couple groups. And what I mean by a couple, I think we're doing more than a couple tonight, but very excited. We're going to be starting off with Dress No, INX. Then we got, it looks like a New World or Swim S. Then we have TripleH. Let's see, Now United. And Now United has the most. Okay, so we're gonna be doing those. So I'm excited. Let's see. Connie says I'm actually eating meatballs right now. Don't say that. Meatball, you hear that? Okay, he's in the other room. He's gonna be so upset that you're devouring my cat, Connie. Terrible. Uh, just joking. Anyway, very excited. Let's see what we got here. Sarah says this week we are covering dress number INX. Okay. God, that's so bad. Swim S, TripleH, and Now United. Dress Number is a Japanese group that contains a Boy Planet trainee, Yuka. Ooh, okay. Very nice. Gunky says I'll probably be falling asleep shortly. I'm so tired tonight. Oh, well, hopefully you get some rest, Gunky. I feel that. Just before I hopped on stream, I found out that my microwave wouldn't turn on, and then I looked in my refrigerator, and my refrigerator is also off. So I put in a request to take a look at that. But yeah, so fingers crossed, it's okay. I'm keeping my refrigerator closed so I don't lose anything. But yeah, my kitchen is cursed. It is cursed, but it's okay. We're gonna positive thoughts, So, yeah, very excited. Also, if you're new here and are a part of the ramblings that I just mentioned, come join live. We do these on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you can come through, awesome. I try to do some weekend streams wherever I have the time to. So come join if you can. It'd be awesome. But very nice. He says maybe you needed to be doing an eating stream. Did I say that? Oh my God. I will save the free. Yeah, become a meatballer. Exactly. Uni's got the assignment here. We love it. We will not be doing an eating stream, but it's okay. All right. Well, let's get the dress number. I'm excited. I do remember a little bit of Yuka from the Boys Planet information we got earlier on, but excited to vibe. So let's get into the first dress number song. Check it out.
人たちの前で僕はこの歌を叫んでますか君は今でもそばにいてくれるから未来への手紙 So long この道は
Oh, Utaka. Thank you, sir. That's alright.
一回勝負のライフタイム見たい聞きたいと貪欲態度タイに伝えにガイドはなくてもグローブなキャンプ常にしてたい栄養半角くさないスタイルで生きるのは楽じゃない永遠にファン楽しんだものが空にでっかく書いてみた本人とお前は違うだよ大体長いものに巻かれちゃもったいない Anything goes なんでもありだから届け僕からのメッセージ Make it back for tiny life Make it back for you and I Make it back for 次の時代 Make it back for you and I 右のやつ Get your hands up 左のやつ Get your hands up
Interesting.
前向いてるやつ手を挙げろ
Okay.
Get your hands up こんな未来なんてあの頃は考えもしなかったね僕は泣いていました君はどこにいたのこんな世界へ見つけられたちっぽけな僕の夢昔の君に教えてあげたいよ僕らの奇跡を一体何が僕らを動かすのだろういっぱい涙流した過去を肯定したいよ過ぎ去って繰り返す何度もやり直すいつでも何度でもほんの少しでも低下して描き始める僕らの名場面 Let's get started 動き出すストーリーあの日僕らが願ってた通り Let's get started 集まってホーミーこれからのために取るべきアクションどんなことからもベストバッできる仲間と集まるベースメンここで企む計画狙いすましてターゲットロックオンバンガノ Make it back for tiny life Make it back for you and I Make it back for 次の時代 Make it back for you and I 前のやつ Get your hands up 後ろのやつ Get your hands up 振り向かないやつ手を挙げろ Get your hands up そんな笑顔でいつも僕を支えてくれてありがとう君は笑ってますか泣いていますかそんな君だけに届けたい歌がこの場所にあるんだ僕ならいつでもそばにいるから君が笑うまで
Huh. Alright.
Make it back for tiny life Make it back for you and I Make it back for 次の時代 Make it back for you and I 右のやつ Get your hands up 左のやつ Get your hands up 前向いてるやつ手を挙げろ Get your hands up どんな景色の前で僕はこの手紙を読んでますか僕は笑ってますか泣いていますかどんな人たちの前で僕はこの歌を叫んでますか君は今でもそばにいてくれるかな未来への手紙バニラココと燃えろないページだ想像超えろ未来バニラココと燃えろないページだ想像超えろ未来バニラココと燃えろないページだ想像超えろ未来バニラココと燃えろないページだ想像超えろ未来バニラココと燃えろないページだ想像超えろ未来バニラココと燃えろないページだ想像超えろ未来
All right, very cool. This was dress number. I just want to see if they have a song. Does not give me a song name. Let me see if I can translate it. Let's see. A letter to the future, I believe, potentially. I don't know. Sarah can let me know if I'm wrong. But this is the first song from Dress Number, so I thought that was very interesting. Sarah did say this came out in 2016. Okay, cool. Um, I thought this was very interesting. I to me, I think it feels very of 2016, and to be fair, I don't know if maybe like the Japanese material of groups are different, like if this is mainly meant for more of a Japanese audience versus like a Korean or an international audience. Um but I thought it was very nice. The song is very long. I genuinely was surprised at the length of this song, being over 5 minutes. That was pretty crazy. Uh, but overall, I thought it was very nice. Like their voices were really cool. It does have kind of like I'm trying to think of the word. It's kind of got like a little bit of like a childish whimsy to it, and I don't mean that in like a negative way or anything. Like there's something really kind of sweet about it that I like that I really appreciate. Their voices are really again complimentary to that sound. I like the rapping sections as well. I thought that was really cool too. Um, Kala says it gave me a bit of a Christmassy vibe. I could hear that. I could hear that for sure, definitely. Um, yeah, it had like kind of like maybe like a holiday feel to it. Weirdly enough, I don't know if it's maybe because of like the jingle bells or like some sort of bells that they were using in the background, but like the instrumentation I think was very uh odd in a positive way, like something I wouldn't have based off their name kind of felt. But overall enjoyed it. Is it is it going to be one of my favorites? Probably not. But I feel like it's one of those ones that if it came on the playlist and I was just listening to it on Spotify or what have you, I would enjoy it. I'd be about it. So can't complain. So that's good. Sarah says this kind of feels teeny bopper, but I don't mean that in a bad way. It straddles childish whimsy and more complex instrumentation. I did notice that like interesting like dubstep break was very interesting. I don't know if I would have meshed those two sounds together personally, but I didn't think it was actually as bad as like I think on paper would have been worse. But hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's not that terrible like by any stretch. It's just unique. I feel like is probably the best adjective I could use to describe it. So very nice. And Kelly asked, for the smaller groups, are we just doing a few songs or like their title stuff or whatever? And Sarah says, I put all the title tracks, though most of them have very few. Okay, fair enough. And Jazz, hello, thanks for hanging. Um, Sarah says the dubstep break feels very 2016. Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. If I had to put my musical mental cap on from 2016 on, um, I would think that's it. So very nice, very nice. All right, we're gonna keep it moving with another dress number song, and this one is Black and White. So let's check it out. Wow, completely different. Holy shit. Not expected that.
Just like dance with me. Black fight, oh what a color Sunday. Black fight, 闇に消えて Black fight, このグループで Black fight, 動き出して誰のせいでもない
Interesting, interesting. All right, very interesting. All right, that was Black and White from Dress Number. Very nice. No Santa says, "Is that the Psy Daddy riff?" And Unhee said, "That's what I was thinking." LOL. And Sarah says, "I hear what you're talking about." Listen, if you try hard enough, anything can be a Psy riff. No, just kidding. Probably not. But wow. Okay, what a 180. I like this one a lot. Okay, I wouldn't say a lot more. I definitely like this one more. I think the energy definitely feels more palpable in this song, which is not a bad thing by any stretch. Um, I also was very curious. This one kind of combines a little bit more of like the rock and metal implementation in this sort of song, mixed with like the electronic stuff from the previous song, which I think is interesting. There there are a couple artists that like come to mind that had done this, and I thought it was very interesting. I know like a lot of, again, early dubstep, like Skrillex is like one of the first ones that it comes to mind, like in terms of, obviously this is a bar for bar Skrillex song, but I feel like there definitely is some of that influence, and they're certainly um another artist that kind of I thought of, and I don't even know how I kind of remembered it, but it kind of reminds me of the earlier, and again, not bar for bar, but like kind of reminds me of the earlier days of, if y'all are familiar with Breathe Carolina. They're kind of like now they're more like EDM now currently, but I feel like they incorporated a lot more metal influence into their earlier stuff. And then obviously incorporating a lot of their electronic sounds into their music. So I kind of found like that was the type of artist that I could associate this sound with, which is, certainly not a bad thing, but I think it helps me kind of relate to these songs a little bit more from the time period. Vocals I thought were really cool as well. I think there was like maybe a little bit of vocal distortion, or like some like vocoder sort of sounds on their voices, and I thought that was very interesting. I like it because it kind of plays into the whole like dubstep and being electronic, and like how things are a little bit more like robotic sounding. I feel like this song definitely has that sort of vibe to it. But yeah, this one's definitely an upbeat song, super like in your face, but in like a really good way. And I think it contrasts like their first song that I heard in such an interesting way. But yeah, overall, I thought this one wasn't as bad. I would definitely say out of the two so far, I think I would choose Black and White for right now as my placeholder. But I know we've got a couple more from Dress Number that might change my mind. So, but yeah, I didn't think it was too bad. I thought it was pretty solid overall. Not too bad. But very cool, very cool. We're gonna keep it moving though. The next one we've got is Re-Love, which is a lyric video. So check it out. Okay.
Oh damn, bad day 夢なら覚めてこんな辛い思いするくらいなら Never fall in 町山目描いてたストーリー打ち砕くマイハーフ不意によぎる過去をまた思い出すあの時の思い出今はどこで誰と何をしてるのなんて聞けないよ Tell me now もう忘れなきゃダメだって分かってるけど Fall in love Fall in love 他の誰かを好きになっていても Shining love Shining love この気持ち叫ぶよ君に届くまでもう一度君チャンス二人ならオーバーゲインもう離せない君を絶対また始めようワンツースリー君しか見えてない Eyes on me もう迷わない Baby loving you Play how 見せるエンターテインメント君じゃなきゃダメ舞い降りたエンジェル他の誰にも負けはしない君が Only one Day by day 噛みしめていつか君と見た笑顔でまた見返し続けてこんなはずじゃないって頭変えて泣いてる Fall in love Fall in love ずっと一緒にいるそう思ってた Shining love Shining love いつだって立ってるよ君が笑うまでもう一度君チャンス二人ならオーバーゲインもう離せない君を絶対また始めようワンツースリー君しか見えてない Eyes on me もう迷わない Baby loving you そろそろ白黒つけようぜあいつと俺と違ってこれは下克上君に送りつけるまるで未来への手紙俺ならばハッピーさせてみせる絶対にだからもう一度手を取ってくれよ Favorite go Fall in love Fall in love
Oh, interesting filter.
Selling love, selling love. Yeah, no. Fall in love, fall in love. 他の誰かを好きになっていても Shining love, shining love. この気持ち叫ぶよ君に届くまで Fall in love, fall in love. ずっと一緒にいるそう思ってた Shining love, shining love いつだって立ってるよ君が笑うまでもう一度君チャンス二人ならオーバーゲインもう離せない君を絶対また始めようワンツースリー君しか見えてない Eyes on me もう迷わない Baby loving you
All right, very nice. This was dress number Relove if you're hanging out. Thanks for hanging. Sarah said again, totally different. I would in fact agree. Jazz says I like this one way more than the last one. Sarah says this is so poppy. I do like it. Does this also sounded exactly like the type of music I would listen to in high school, like early to mid 2000s, emo pop punk when it was really electronic. Yeah, okay. I'm picking up the thought process here. Definitely agree with that. I think for me, this is definitely the one that I think stuck with me most. I love the vocals in this as well, and that's not to say that the other songs vocally were not good. I just felt like this one had more like polish to it. There's just a lot more vocal pop that I liked in this song. I think they really figured out how to like stylize their vocals a little bit more. So I think it comes across as being more thoughtful with the vocals. There's a lot of good like ensemble vocals in this section. More specifically, like throughout the song, I just think the production was a lot higher on this song, in my opinion, and so I think you got to hear a lot more, not only nuance of the song, but I definitely feel like it just seemed a lot more polished, and so you love to hear that. As well as that, the instrumentation was also really good too. I would agree with Sarah. It does give me like some early 2000s like emo pop punk, maybe like emo like pop rock kind of type stuff, like a metro station, right? Like, or I know Boys Like Girls didn't really have like that electronic sound, but like I'm trying to think of who's in that sort of sound wave that had like that sort of sound. Metro Station, I feel like, is probably the best representation of brain thought process that I can think of for the song. But but yeah, overall, I think it was I thought overall it was really good. Like, again, the vocals really stood out to me a ton in this song. And again, I think the ensemble vocals really carry this song a lot, because there's definitely some moments where I was like, ooh, like this is starting to this is starting to come in a certain way. Like, you expect certain things to kind of happen in the song, but I think that the ensemble vocals break it up enough where you're like, oh, okay, cool, I like this section, and like you're able to kind of differentiate those different parts throughout the song. So yeah, I thought this was a good vibe. I definitely like this one the most so far. I would definitely agree with Jazz, and that's, again, not to say that the song previously was not solid either. Definitely enjoyed it because it played to my rock and metal roots, but I thought this was also really good, and I think definitely a step up for sure. Kala says, I like some of the instrumentals slash production. I would agree. And Sarah says, oh yeah, like Metro Station, maybe like a little Killers-esque. I can hear that too. A little OG Killers vibes. I'm feeling that. Definitely in that little alternative space. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Definitely can hear that for sure. Very nice. All right. We're gonna keep it moving. The next one we've got is Rejection. So let's check it out.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
They keep telling me to do it.
Hands up. You can't stop. You can't stop. You can't stop.
I can't stop.
Dress number.
Huh? Wow. They really said all concepts. Nothing's off limits here.
switch.
明けない夜はないよ絶対俺たちで掴み取る So bright 逃げ場なんてどこにも作らないただ歩き出す Believe my way 希望を手繰り寄せるランウェイ Keep on asking myself 覚悟して未来を肯定きっと自分たちなら大丈夫だ Oh what's a hell life Oh what's a hell future Oh what's a hell life Oh what's a hell future
Ooh. Nice. I will say this chorus is really catchy. All right, very cool. This was Dress Number and their song Rejection. If you've been joining us for the Boys Planet Wednesdays so far this past couple months, thanks for been joining. It's been awesome. Thank you. This one I think is very good. I would probably put this up at second right now. It could very easily be first. But I enjoyed this a ton. I will say, I think for me, this song is good. I think all of the like structure of it was really solid. I will say, I think the only thing that I have a problem with is like there is not really any dynamics in terms of like the instrumentation, and like it kind of feels very flat. And I like, again, I imagine maybe they just didn't have a lot of like, again, I don't know when this came out, but there is kind of a lack of like depth to the song that I feel like this song would just absolutely sound like great if the like mixing on it could have been just a little bit better. Like the way that the song kind of hits, like especially when they do that switch up part, it was cool. But I do feel like if there was something in relation to like an 808 push, or like they had like a bigger dropout moment or something along the lines of the song to make that switch over feel like more dynamic, or like have a little bit more of a punch to it, I think that's could have easily taken first slot if that was the case. But I do feel like there's a lot of saving graces to the song. Certainly, I think the vocals, very similarly to the previous song, I think they got even better. I think the vocals in this song just sound excellent. I really enjoy them a ton. The chorus in this song, at first I was like, ooh, am I going to like this chorus? But by the end of it, I was really enjoying it, and I was genuinely surprised at how much I enjoyed that chorus. By the end of it, I was like, damn, this is a really phenomenal chorus. It's got a good hook. It feels very lively. It's got, again, all their vocals fit in very seamlessly, so I love that. The switch up was fun too. Like I said, I think dynamically it would have I think been received a little bit better if there was some more like dynamic push in the song. But overall, I feel like it's was not that bad. Like definitely was like up there for me in terms of like the song itself. But I think if it had like a remaster or remix on the song, like I definitely feel like this song could have been easily higher, 100%. Like it could have definitely taken the number one slot without a doubt. But either way, it's neither here nor there. But if they were to ever redo this song, I feel like they could do this song a justice now for sure, 100%. Especially with like the way that production is now, it's gone crazy. So definitely could see this being a banger song in the future. So obviously, that's if it ever comes down to it. But Sarah says, okay, let me see. Actually, a couple comments here. The beginning was hilarious. I thought that I know it's not intentionally to be funny, but I was I was having fun with it. Callus says, this might be my favorite chorus so far. Jazz asked which Boys Planet training it was, and it was you Takata. And let's see what else. Sarah says, my biggest problem here is the mixing. The song itself is good, but the mixing is so strange. It's mixed so strangely. Excuse me. I would agree. Absolutely. And then Sarah says, I really like this one. Callus says, I feel like this one sounds the most cohesive to me. Might be my favorite so far. And Uni says, very interesting, solid chorus. I like the switch up. And Calla was maybe agreeing with me on the punch of the switch up. So very nice, very nice, very nice. All right, I think we've got a couple more from Dress Number. Yeah, we still got 2 more. Okay, very nice. All right, let's check out Still In next. Wow, Panic. All right. Holy shit. I'm in a club right now.
Lights, camera, action でスタート流れ出すビーツを取りなステップこのビーツジャンパースケアッパーなシーツ発射 We don't stop yo
ノンストップラップよ周りこの言葉に乗せた確かなシーンこのまま音に乗りグッドデイズオリジナルのレースで作るベースみんなローリーローリーおなじみのホーミー集まりウォーキー Is for me いつも通りにはいかないの君も遊ぶしかないの
今日仲間と共にエンジン Don't stop やりたいことを心にストック止まってたって Don't stop the clock あの場所に向かって止まらせフロック
All day 胸に秘めても必ず分かっと口に出すわ未来のキャンバスに描くスター誰にも譲れないこのワンチャン
心にドリーム持ってステップ取捨選択無駄なものは捨てる触れることで滑る心もあるからオリジナルレイレ
変わり出す風景瞬間に浮かんでは沈んで錆びない今飛び込む誰も知らないでチャンピオンステージ I got a ready go yeah always make it Let's get up let's get up let's get up here we go I got a ready go yeah always make it 誰も知らない場所に
おお。Huh. Interesting transition. Okay.
曖昧なイメージなんてないんだもうすでに未来は決まってる踊りなよプレイで果てるまでダンス今宵はプレイズ It's my time It's my time みんなターンアップ日が暮れるまで探そうハリアップ
ハリアップハリアップ外さない今日集まれば全部ライフザオー
ライフザオー過ごすプレイとビーラストのビーツ刻んだマスターピース
Oh yeah 1 2 3 everybody bounce to beat yeah
変わり出す風景瞬間に浮かんでは沈んで
Interesting chromatic descending scale.
誰も知らないでチャンピオンステージ I got a ready go yeah always make it Let's get up let's get up let's get up here we go I got a ready go yeah always make it 誰も知らない場所に変わらないよもう見つけた次のステージ離さないよもう始める次のステージ
Interesting panning again. Huh. Very 360. Huh. The ping ponging back and forth is insane. All right, cool. This was Dress Number and the song Still In. Very nice. This somebody figured out what the fader does. I wow. Oh my god, that is the most I think honestly this might have been the most amount of panning I think I've heard in a song intentionally. Ha. Very interesting. Um I thought this was good. I had to think about it. I don't know why, but I like this. This was fun. Like definitely, I think probably the biggest takeaway I can have um, is that I feel like they really want to do something different with each song. Like it's something very specific. Like I feel like they go into it and say, we want to do a song like this. 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 Um, and I don't think it's bad. Like it's definitely got like some rave qualities to it. For whatever reason in my head, I couldn't get out of like it was giving me a little bit of like harder, better, faster, stronger by Daft Punk, like also an electronic legend group. Um, so it was very interesting. I can say that I'm probably not as well versed in the like electronic and EDM side of things, but I thought it was very cool. Like I said, I know I was roasting them about the panning, but like genuinely it was very fun, especially at the beginning. It's like kind of a little bit of a jump scare in a good way. Like it really keeps you on your toes, and like I feel like if this song were to come up in a playlist of mine in the future, I would absolutely know this is Dress Number 100%, like without even looking at my phone or my computer or whatever. Like I would just know it's them. So I think in that aspect, it has an originality to it because, like, again, you're just gonna remember it for that reason. I think I'll also remember it again because of the Daft Punk vibes, which is not a bad thing. You love to see it. But yeah, I feel like this one really maintains more so of like the synth melody plus the vocal melody. Like the song itself isn't like one of those ones where I'm just like, damn, this is impressive. Like on a vocal setting, like it just feels like one of those ones that is good. Um, but I don't feel like it is like breaking any boundaries with this song, which is fine. You know, it doesn't have to be. I think it's very fun. It's very but like punchy, very bouncy. I definitely appreciate the instrumentation in this song a lot more. Um, but I feel like I feel like the vocals kind of take a little bit of the backseat, and I think a lot of the focus is like how cool can we make the panning parts? How cool can we make like these different moments in the song where again, I think, if you're looking at it from the basis of like, oh, I like to hear their voices, you might not get enough out of it in this song where, obviously I'd recommend other songs to check out. But if you're like, I'm more of a vibe, I want to know what this song makes me feel like, then I feel like I would direct you to this song because it definitely has more of that feeling. Like, it's definitely one of those ones that I don't know if they ever performed live, but it seems like one of those ones that just would like pop off in a live perspective versus like listening to the song. So that is not bad. I thought it was very solid overall. And like I said, I've been pleasantly surprised with the different songs we've gotten tonight. It's been very fun. But um, let's see what we got here. Um, Let's see. Sarah says every time one of these songs starts, I'm in for a surprise. That's true. Kala says this song sounds nostalgic. I would also agree. And then Sarah says this video is giving me Danganronpa vibes. I could get for sure see that. Kaylee says, "Oh, my ears like that panning." I also thought it was going to end Unhee. That's why I went to go click the screen, but it was a whole nother minute left, and I was like, "Well, I guess there's more." Um, Sarah says, "Too bad Harmony isn't here. They love panning." Hey, listen, they might be lurking. Who knows? And Kala says, "Honestly, I need a song that's entirely panning just for the experience." Yeah, I think it would be fun. I don't know if I could listen to it all the time, but I feel like if it was given to me, I would spin it. You know, I'd spin it a couple times just to be thorough. You know. Sarah says maybe this is why I think maybe this is what I think a rave in Tokyo would sound like. Probably. I could feel that. Unhi says I was also getting a Daft Punk vibes as well, and they said to be honest, I feel like all of these songs have been lacking a bit in the production department, but I see what they're going for, and I appreciate it. Yeah, I would also agree with that stance. I also maybe might have to give them a little bit of credit because again, this was like OG, like well, not OG, but like older. You know, this was back in 2017. So I don't know what they were working with. I'll give them the pass for that, you know. But I do feel like to me, like if I love a song, it's got to be one that I feel like stands the test of time. And there's some albums that I listen to that I'm just like, damn, this one. I listen to it now and I'm like, this fucking slaps from like the first time I heard it, you know, on like, you know, old MP3 player and then now I still listen to it now on like a vinyl record or I listen to it on Spotify. I'm like, damn, this still hits. You know what I mean? So I feel like there are some songs that I go back to just because I want to listen for the nostalgia sound. But then there's also some songs that I'm just like, this just transcends that. And I feel like Dress Number has some songs that are really good, but it does feel like some of their production is like left in whatever time period they were at. But they've got some great songs. I just wish that maybe the production would have matched their, you know, their vibe. I don't know if they would ever come back to these songs or they have any, you know, if there's any possibility for that. But fingers crossed. I hope one day because I feel like there's some untapped potential for sure. So, all right. We're going to keep it moving. I think this one's the last one from Dress Number. This is So High, So Bright. So let's check it out. Also completely different already. I'm waiting for like a random EDM break in the song now.
始まった僕らのストーリー君だけに見せてあげるから惹かれ合う星のようにこのまま
So different. What the hell? I shouldn't be surprised though.
So high, so high 止まらない So
Okay.
bright, so bright 夢じゃない Give me loving, loving 僕だけを Baby my gun 願いは I need your love
栄養帰り道君がそっと触れたこの手立ち止まりただ見つめ合う目と目二人の距離は縮まりけど言いたいことはまだ言えない
まるで少女漫画のワンシーンのよう僕の思いも見透かされてそう進む時の流れまるでスローダウン速くなる鼓動刻むビートを
That was a great rap section.
速し続けて So high, so high 止まらない So bright, so bright 夢じゃない Give me loving, loving 僕だけを Baby my gun 願いは I need your love Starry sky 二人寄り添い合い見上げるよ誰にも渡したくないから Hold it tonight 誓うよ今君だけに歩き出そうどこまでも
Huh. Okay.
So high, so high 止まらない So bright, so bright 夢じゃない Give me loving, loving 僕だけを Baby my gun 願いは I need your love So high, so high 止まらない So bright, so bright 夢じゃない Give me loving, loving 僕だけを Baby my gun 願いは I need your love Yeah, 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 yeah,
Ooh. Nice. I like the vocals at the end. That was fun. All right. That was dress number So High, So Bright. Very nice. Very nice. This one was I feel like Sarah took my comment. They said we gave you 6 songs and 6 genres. Yeah, I feel like they said, "Oh, you have an idea of what we're going to put out. Well, we're not going to put out the same thing next time." You know, like definitely vibe switch 100%, but I enjoyed this one a lot. I enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to enjoy it. I genuinely did not know where the song was gonna go. Very similarly to pretty much every other dress number song, um, but I thought it was fun. I liked a lot of the vocal lines in this song. I thought it was really really sweet. Um, I was also surprised at like the instrumentation and the vocals of the song. Like it just feels so like on paper I feel like it would be so off the wall, but like for whatever reason it works really well. Like those really fun like the drums in this song were just so good. It really kind of again holds the footing in this track. And then as well as that, like there's some like cool bass tones in this, and then like you had like I don't know if it was like synth over top, but just like had a really interesting sort of sound to it that I was surprised about. And then obviously you have their vocals, which I think also add a different flavor to the pot certainly. But I enjoyed this. I thought the ensemble vocals were great, as I've mentioned before with Dress Number. I feel like they did a great job of incorporating it in this song, and I think it just kind of stands out a little bit more so just because again like there's not too much instrumentally going on, so I feel like you got to have something that kind of brightens or opens the song up a little bit more, and I definitely feel like that does that for this. I also really enjoyed the rap section in this song. I think to me it's felt the most confident, and And that's not to say that some of the other ones didn't sound great, but like there was just something about this song that, like, especially with the rapping section at the beginning, I was just like, damn, this one, like, they really are not holding back with like the diversity. So I definitely love that a ton. And then that also lines up with another favorite part of my song, which was the end. I love the vocals at the end. I think there were some cool harmonies. Would have loved a little bit more of that throughout the song, but it was cool to end on that note, certainly. But yeah, I think that if there's any really big takeaways from Dress Number, I feel like they have had just different songs. Like, I would agree with Sarah, they have incredible diversity for a group active less than a year. Oh wow. I feel like there is a lot of diversity in the types of songs that they put out, and like obviously their ranges. Definitely would have loved to see them kind of formulate and do some more stuff, but obviously that didn't happen, and hope the best for the members now. But it would have been cool. It would have been cool to see like what could have been, certainly. So if they had gotten like more time to do stuff. So yeah, I don't know. It's these were a vibe. Sarah says, I'll have to come back to these more often. I enjoyed most of it. Ooh, okay. Very nice. Very nice. Quick favorites, I would probably say I liked Relove, I'd probably say. And I'd say Relove and Rejection, I think, were my two favorites, which is funny because they were back to back. But very nice. Very nice. We are going to move on to the next group, which is NIX. It looks like, oh wait, real quick. Uni says, I feel like they kept using the sound that using sounds that you didn't expect coming from free sample packs. They're using them well. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Definitely like unique for sure. NEIX is a Korean boy group that was under Na Entertainment from 2016 to 2017. Okay. Oh, ENIX. Enix. If again, Sarah, listen. I butcher names. I literally got called out for saying Jahuni wrong. It's Jahani. Sarah says, "Oh, like the end of Phoenix." Oh, okay. Oh, it's Enix. Okay, Enix. Okay, very nice. Wow, I'm stupid. Anyway, this group contains Boys Planet trainees Kim Ji-won under the stage name Jinnam. Ji-won was a final contestant, tied with Hui and Wumuti with 4 debuts. Holy shit. Maybe this is relevant to mention for my thinking process. Kim Ji-won's previous group will get covered in these larger playlists, but his solo career will be grouped into the ZB1 deep dive. Okay, fair enough. Very nice. All right. I'm going to remember this. Is Enix. Very nice. All right. Well, let's get into the first Enix song. This one is All Right. Very nice. And Sarah says also Jiwon is like ooh if someone got in trouble in G. Okay, I'm not even gonna pronunciate that. I'm gonna fuck it up. Jiwon. Oolong. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm really doing it tonight. But anyway, let's get into Enix. All Right first. Let's check it out. I should just say G-Nam. That's easier.
네 발베개 없어 잠 못 자. 네 흔적들로 못 채우는 밤.
No captions.
빨간 불처럼 멈춰진 날. 그린 날 꺼진 우리들의 밤.
잘 지내나요 baby 나 말고 다른 너 널 비추고 있는지
매일 가던 카페 걷던 가로수길도 지워져가
Baby good night 안아줘 1년 전 예쁜 그날처럼
매번 나 요즘에 네가 오늘 상상의 하루를 보내
내 폰의 비밀번호 그대로
Wow. Okay, that was not where I was expecting it to go.
이대로 얼어 너와 난 멀어 오나 너만 있으면 alright
넌 내게로 오나
오나 너만 있으면 alright You make me lonely baby 아무리 지우려 해봐도 네 흔적들로 못 지우는 나 까맣게 앞을 볼 수 없어 여기 나 혼자 갇힌 것 같아 yeah.
우와 잘 지내나요 baby 나 말고 다른 놈널 채우고 있는지
차갑게 돌았어 baby 다 비워내버리고 멀어져가
Baby good night 안아줘 1년 전 예쁜 그날처럼
매번 나 요즘에 네가 오늘 상상의 하루를 보내
내 폰의 비밀번호 그대로
This is a really good chorus. I like it.
이대로 얼어 너와 난 멀어 오나 너만 있으면 alright
넌 내게로 오나
오나 너만 있으면 alright You make me lonely baby
상처로만 남았음에도 후회요 이대로 난 어떡하라고 내 폰의 비밀번호 그대로 네 손에 만진 자국 그대로
이대로 얼어 너와 난 멀어 오나 너만 있으면 alright
넌 내게로
오나 너만 있으면 alright You make me lonely baby
All right. This was INX and their song All Right. Very nice. I like this. This is fun. This is a good, I'd assume this is their debut. I thought this was a good debut, honestly. I was gonna say starting off strong. Uni and I are on the same page tonight. Um this is good. This is good. I like the like more somber tones in the verses, and I like how they kind of keep that like softer energy, kind of try to build up in that pre-chorus, and then really hit you hard with that like great chorus throughout the song. I thought that was really solid. The vocals are really fun. I think it's got a good like rhythmic movement to the track that I appreciate. There's just something fun about this song, and I genuinely was a little shook by it. So I appreciate that a ton. As well as that, the bridge was also really cool as well. I thought the song was really well structured. It just seems like, again, not only I think from the choreography aspect of it, but I think vocally was also really good. I don't know who was doing the vocal pop off in the final chorus of the song, but they were incredible. Shout outs to them. But yeah, I thought this is a good introduction to, obviously a group that I'm not familiar with. And I don't know how familiar Chat is with them other than Sarah, but I thought this was really good. Good vibes. Definitely good times overall. I would absolutely go back and listen to this 100%. So, very nice. Sarah says Jiwon actually helped choreograph this dance. Ooh, nice. Okay. Very nice, very nice. All right. well, we're gonna keep it moving. This is another INX song. This is Together. So check it out.
푸른 새벽빛에 문득 눈을 떴을 때 내 곁에 느껴지는 너의 체온
밤새 나쁜 꿈속에서 벗어나 아침으로 느끼는 우리들만의 sunrise
그러준 머릿결을 쓸어 넘길 때 햇살보다 강한 네 안의 눈부심 한 번도 다쳐본 적 없는 너의 paradise 난 더 과감해져 빛이 날리는 벽 상처만 가득한 덫에 걸려 길을 잃어도
또 다른 태양이 널 비추면 난 네 곁에 있어
Together 어디든 갈 수 있어 자유로운 네 몸짓은 아름다운 butterfly high 눈을 뗄 수가 없어 마치 떨어지는 꽃잎 같아 Oh 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 everywhere Oh 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 be right there
Together 상상했던 모든 것 이제 눈앞에 현실이 될 거야
상처뿐인 세상 속에 너마저 없었다면 내가 곳을 잃겠지 너라는 나심만에 건널 수 있게 내 맘만 대해
아무것도 안 해도 내게는 정말 힘이 되는 존재만으로도 내 할 일을 다시 알게 돼 해가 뜨는 것
같이 가면 돼
넌 아무 걱정 안 해도 돼 Be right there
빛이 그려져가 어둠이 가득한 밤에 갇혀 길을 잃어도
또 다른 태양이 널 비추면 난 네 곁에 있어
Together 어디든 갈 수 있어 자유로운 네 몸짓은 아름다운 butterfly high 눈을 뗄 수가 없어 마치 떨어지는 꽃잎 같아 Oh 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 everywhere Oh 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 be right there
Together 상상했던 모든 것 이제 눈앞에 현실이 될 거야
몸에 베인 오랜 습관처럼 나를 매일 당연하게 생각해도 좋아 Like the end 네가 원하는 그곳으로
Together
Hey, nice. They've got good final choruses.
Be right there
상상했던 모든 것 이제 눈앞에 현실이 될 거야
Ooh.
Together
No, Santa, wait. Here you go. Oh god, we moved on to the next one. Okay. Wow, I went through and what did you think, Meatball? Are you a Enix fan? I think you are. You must be. Usually you only come in with the groups you like, so what do you think? No? Are you an Enix fan? Bless you. There he goes. He's an Enix stan, I think. You know, usually he only comes in, you know, through the songs. I feel, you know, so it makes sense. But very nice, very nice. As I try to pause the song, that was Enix's Together. I like this. This was fun. I think very similarly to the previous song. You know, I just think they do a great job of like hitting like good melodies. Like there's something about like their melody choices throughout the song that I really enjoyed. I definitely think that the first song was more in line with what I typically like. But I felt like this song just had like a good kind of like major key brightness that I liked. I feel like I do like a good like bright song, and I feel like this one does a good job of representing them. Choreography was also incredible about this song as well too. So I also feel like I had to mention that. Um, but I think they're like whoever is doing the pop off vocally in INX just is incredible. I hope that I know INX didn't. I don't believe lasted too long, so it would be cool if whoever was doing some really good vocal stuff got to move on to a great group. Um, but yeah, overall, I thought this was another really solid song. Like both ENIX songs, I enjoyed. So I feel like I'll have to go do my homework and check out some more songs from them. Uh, but yeah, very nice, very nice. This was a vibe. I feel like it gets the meatball stamp of approval as well. So I mean, you you know, can't be hating on that. So very nice, very nice. Yeah, you can be, slight plug to being a meatballer. You get to see my cat in the Discord. So very nice. Uh, Jazz says the king himself has arrived. That is true. He is the king, King Meatball. Uni says, I like the first song more, but this was also solid. I especially like the rap section in this one. Ooh, very nice. It was a really phenomenal rap section, so I'm not surprised. I also feel like song wise as well, like I don't feel like it shows its age, where I feel like maybe like Dress Number was a little bit one of those ones where I was like I could tell this is from like the 2016 2017 era, you know what I mean, where I felt like this one, could get a little bit more of a pass by, but not bad, not bad. So good stuff, good stuff. We love to see it. So I did prematurely miss the button to stop the next song, but we are doing Swim S, I believe, is next. Um, and Sarah says Swim S is the musical subunit of Chinese group Swim. They debuted in 2016. Swim S contains Boys Planet trainee Wamuti. Wamuti is tied with Hui and Ji Uong. With 4 debuts. Wow. Okay. I think we did just mention that. So very nice, very nice. All right. Well, let's get into Swim S. I'm excited. Let's check it out. My mother as a baby. Wow. He does look like they do look like a baby.
Hello, New World， 即将来临 ，baby。微微地睁开你双眼，享受这世界。幻想的梦就在你眼前，能不能奔向神秘的未来？Oh baby， 心蹦蹦蹦跳拼命的跑 ，I'm super idol， 就跟着节奏拉住我手，Dreamers call me home。你传来的信号，激动的新世界频道。迫不及待地打开新世界大门，走出我梦想神秘的未来，别再犹豫，这世界答案。It's a new, new, new world。
Ooh, I like this chorus.
因为我们有梦想，永远都不会迷茫。It's a new, new, new world。 听到不管信号在我站在面前，Just let me take you fly with me。 时间暂停 ，You're my universe， 有你在滴答滴答。新世界的 beauty，Hello Hello， 眉目都在眼前，嘿，肩负在天空，缓缓飞上天空。你传来的信号，激动的新世界频道。迫不及待地打开新世界大门，走出我梦想神秘的未来，别再犹豫，这世
Wow, they have superpowers. Let's go.
一分一秒的期盼，慢慢的跨越困难，唤醒沉默的勇气，谁带出了你，乘着梦划过天际，等你。所有人全部画下属于的未来，别再犹豫，这世界答案。
Nice. All right. This was Swim S and their song New World. Very nice. Um this was phenomenal. In my opinion. I enjoyed this one a lot actually. I thought this song was good. Like I genuinely was surprised. Like this came out how long ago? This came out 8 years ago. Like I don't know. This is good. Honestly, I think this was good. Like I could hear this coming out now and still being enjoyed. So genuinely surprised that this didn't pop off because this was good. I think vocally, like Swim S, this is my first Swim S song, but I genuinely like was impressed by how good the vocals were. Like there's like really good cohesion with the different vocalists in Swim S. You could tell that they were, you could tell that they're very like they worked so well together. Like their vocals just like overlapped super well. I think the harmony choice was really fantastic in this as well. They just had a good vibe to them that I immediately got right off the bat. I will say so far right now, I would say this is probably my favorite chorus of the night so far. I just thought like the melody hook in that song was just really incredible. I love the instrumentation of it, but it had like a good vocal hook, and then it is capitalized by like either harmonies or ensemble vocals on top. It just really had a good power to it behind it that I really liked. The rapping sections were also really solid in this song as well too. No complaints there. But yeah, overall, I think the vocals really shine in the song. We did get a little bit of lore as well. It looks like they're like, I don't know. I guess they have superpowers. That's my understanding. I don't know. Sarah can maybe fill us all in if that is the case. But yeah, I thought this was good. I genuinely was shocked at not to say that they're bad by not to say that any of the other groups we listened to tonight were bad, but like this was one that I'm like surprised did not pop off more, if I'm being honest. So very nice, very nice. Let's see. Blue Skier, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you'll be joining us for this one. Very nice. Everyone was talking about Wamuti shout outs. Sarah says my mother as a baby as a baby. Fair. Cal says magic question mark. Are we wizards? We could be. I don't know. Sarah says this is so good. Jazz says I like this one a lot. Agreed. And Sarah says I don't know, man. This is the only music video that's the only lore. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I thought maybe you might have some knowledge cooking, but wow, for one song, that's that's terrible. I feel like why? Okay, first of all, why would you have lore? You would have one MV to put out and you just sprinkle in, you just sprinkle in a little lore. I don't know. That seems wild. Sarah says they released one EP. It's so sad. Yeah, this is phenomenal. I'm kind of pissed if I'm being honest. Dropped a banger and div. That's the one hit wonder, which is sad. But listen. Now they're a part of X Love, so I mean, the journey continues. So we'd love to see it. But anyway, we're gonna move on to the next group. Apparently, this one is TripleH. Yeah, and the man that created X Love. Yeah, I was gonna say correct. All right, TripleH is a co-ed group under Cube Entertainment, consisting of Pentagon's Hui and Dawn, birth name Hyojung, Jong, and 4 Minutes Hyuna. They debuted in 2017. Wow. Okay. We also haven't done 4 Minute, which I know was Alex's group, so we'll have to do that at some point. But what a wild group. Let's get into TripleH. Check it out. Also, is their name TripleH because they all have names with H's? That makes sense. Okay. I had a feeling. I'm cooking tonight, chat. You just took a quick nap. It's all right. Wow. All right, I think we get the gist of it. Very nice. All right, this was Triple H 365 fresh. If you're hanging out, thanks for hanging. This MV was insane. Which I feel like, we do get some crazy K-pop MVs that really kind of makes me scratch my head sometimes, but I feel like this one is definitely in that in that realm for sure. Um Outside of the interesting MV and storyline that, proceeded throughout the MV, the song itself was great. Y'all know I love a good funky pop sort of song. And I feel like this definitely fits the motif of that. I would agree with Eunhee. It's got a very Bruno Marsy feel to it. Which again, I feel like, I don't want to encompass just like a funky pop song to a Bruno Mars type song, but instrumentally it's in a very similar wheelhouse. I think vocally this was incredible. I think you've got to give a shout outs to, like, obviously all of the different members, Dawn as well as Hui and Hyuna. They were all incredible in their own individual talents. We've heard them all in different capacities. Pentagon obviously more recently, and 4 Minute we have not checked out yet, but we will most definitely be checking them out soon. But I just think this was just a fun vibe overall. I think the song definitely is reflexive of the that sort of light fun vibe, and I think they definitely do it. I think the MV is definitely something to watch, but I feel like this is actually a song I would go back and listen to and throw on a playlist 100%, just because this is my vibe, what I enjoy. And yeah, I don't feel like this one feels that outdated by today's standards, which is good. I definitely think it holds up in terms of the discography. But yeah, I thought this was great. Callus's vocals are of course great. We love to see it. Sarah said to the person that was in the barbershop, he's just really sleepy. Yeah, he's just tired, But yeah. And Sarah says, I'm confused by this MV. I also was confused. I resulted myself to not really knowing and leaving on that. So very nice. Very nice. All right, cool. Well, we've got more Triple H stuff. This one is called Retro Future. So let's check it out.
지루한 이 party 속에 날 춤추게 하는 건 이 style 함께 따라 never die 매일이 deep voice 삼켜놔 that is fine
So what you bring 거기에 지금 내 거칠은 실컷든 왜꼭 달린 나를 느껴봐 만져봐 어때나 말해봐 future from your modeling
You say ooh 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 지루한 이 순간이 Say ooh 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 더 이상은 싫어 right 참 모두 give me a sign 참 미쳐 fight to the night Back to the future 섹시를 외쳐 Retro future
Gotta satisfy
Retro future Come on come on Retro future Retro future
여번의 맘대로
Retro future 뽀뽀 영롱함에 그지없이 야뽕 골미 버릇없는 프린스타운 다른 레벨
나의 섹시한 눈빛에 던든 빠져나올 수가 없잖아
새로운 것에 거침없이 넌 덫이 걸렸어 꿈조리 나이에 나처럼 멋슬러
나의 섹시한 맵시한 모두 따라오고 있잖아
손이 차와 심장이 쓰여도 Just wanna say yeah
Yeah yeah yeah
Wanna say yeah 몸이 타올라 뜨거운 미쳐도 Just wanna say yeah
To the future
Wanna say yeah
섹시로 watch
Future Retro future
got a six pack
Retro future Retro future Baby retro future Retro future
your body 마음대로
Retro future Retro future Retro sexy music Here comes sexy music Future, retro future,
got a six pack
retro future, retro future. Come on now. Retro future, retro future,
your body 마음대로
retro future. Let's get it on, get it on, get it on, roll it, rock it. Let's get it on, get it on, get it on, roll it, rock it. Get it on, get it on, retro future. Moving in the future, retro future.
All right. This was Triple H Retro Future. You're hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for hanging. I have resorted myself to not getting any of these MVs. These are like some sort of like fucking like acid trip or some shit. Which is fine, whatever, you know. I maybe I just am not locked into the oddities going on here, but this song was solid. I think the problem I'll start off with the negative and then I'll move on to the positive, of course. I feel like the problem with this song is that it is very repetitive, like especially the instrumentation, some of the lyricism. I feel like it was like the way that they use retro future as like kind of like the placeholder for something. I just feel like was a little bit was a little odd. You know what I mean? I think they could have made the instrumentation a little bit more fun. I think they could have like spiced the song up, in my opinion. Where I feel like the first one I was like, ooh, I like this. You know what I mean? Like there's something about it that like again has that neutro vibe. This one does have a neutro vibe, but I feel like they took all the wrong turns in my opinion and just didn't really make something where I was like, damn, this was cool. Some positives I have about it. I do definitely like. I didn't really notice as much in the first song, but now I hear it more so. But Hyuna's voice is very interesting. She's got a very like nasally, like treble was like style vocal that I didn't really pick up on with the first song, but this one I feel like she was a lot more noticeable in this track, which is not a good or a bad thing. It's definitely something that just like I think, you know, something I will have to get used to and remember. But I thought it was a cool kind of juxtaposition. I also noticed something about Hui's voice that I didn't notice as well, and how much he pulls from like Michael Jackson, like, and obviously we mentioned Bruno Mars in the previous song, but also like vocally as well, with him, because like there's a lot of like vocal mannerisms that I feel like Michael Jackson did in his music, and I feel like he has pulled some of those in this song. And I don't know if maybe just because again the song is called Retro Future, maybe he's pulling from that sort of you know, some of that vibe. But yeah, overall this is not one of my favorites. I definitely feel like this one is an interesting song nonetheless. Like if this is one of your favorite Triple H songs, then hey, all power to you. But yeah, I just think it was like a solid song, nothing too crazy in my opinion. But Let's see what we got here. Uni says, this one didn't really work for me. Fair enough. Kala says, it was solid, but not my thing. And then Uni says, I recognize that one sample in there. I can't for the life of me remember what it was. And it looks like they remembered. It's Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, The Message. Wow. Holy shit. You really dug through the pantheon of memory for that. So awesome shit. But yeah, overall, I would probably still take the first Triple H song if I, so far, I think 365 Fresh was definitely a better footing for me. But hey, you know what? If you liked it, you liked it. But very cool. Very cool. All right. I think we are into the final group of tonight, which has the most amount of videos, which is crazy. This is Now United. Now United is an American-based global pop group. Wow, okay. Under XIX Entertainment that features 22 members from 19 countries. Holy shit. Around the world. This group debuted in 2017 and contains Boys Planet trainee Christian. Note, the playlist only contains songs he's a vocalist in. Not all the songs released during his tenure or music videos he has appeared in. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's still pretty crazy though. I wonder how that came to be. That's and I would imagine this predates like some other groups that were like global pop groups. I would imagine. Like I'm thinking like Cat's Eye is the only other global group I can think of at the top of my head. So I'd almost be positive this predates that. So wow, that's cool. That's cool shit. Glad they were doing it back then. So very nice. We're gonna keep it moving though. The first Now United song we'll be listening to tonight is Who Would Think That Love. Very nice. All right, let's get into it.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, check it.
You're the best part of my day. Heart is open. It's open.
There's already a song I'm thinking of.
Something's pulling you
I can't
to
fucking
me.
think of it. It's killing me.
Like an ocean, we're flowing.
Used to be shy, yeah. Used to be down, but I know that used to be blue. Used to be blue. Used to be shy, yeah. Used to be down, but I know that used to be blue. Then I met you. Who would think that love took the time to see we'll be better together, you and me? Who would think that love let us find a way? Never found nothing better, no, baby. Who would think that love took the time to see we'll be better together, you and me? Who would think that love let us find a way? Never found nothing better, no, baby.
You're the reason I'm okay. Heart ain't broken. Ain't broken. You put the pieces back again.
Good harmonies.
Now we're coasting in full motion.
Used to be shy, yeah. Used to be down, but I know they used to be blue.
Used to be blue.
Used to be shy, yeah. Used to be down, but I know they used to be blue. Then I met you. Who would think that love took the time to see we'll be better together, you and me? Who would think that love let us find a way? Never found nothing better, no, baby.
We are Loomis, dog. All right, very cool. This was Now United. Who would you think that love? Very nice. I thought this was solid. They're very, very good. Like let's see. Sarah said it is a dance hall beat. Yeah, definitely dance hall beat, 100%. Um, yeah, I think this was a solid pop song. I feel like I don't got a lot to say because it I think it doesn't stray too far out of the box, but I feel like the box is good in this circumstance. Like listen, it isn't winning awards for being an outrageous song, but I thought it was solid. I don't. I feel like I should have more commentary about this song, but I just don't. It's just like a good hook. The beat's fun. Like, you know, it just seemed very solid. Like would I go back and listen to this song? Probably not. But like if it randomly popped up on a playlist or something, like if someone was like, "Yo, I'm a Now United fan," and I'd be like, "Oh, I've heard I've heard some of these songs before." They'd be like, "No way," like I would listen to it. But someone came up to me and was like, "You should check this group out," then I would give this a listen. But beyond that, like I said, isn't too crazy. Very straightforward. I think if this is probably the most straightforward song that I've heard. I'd probably say during doing this sort of stuff so far. Like it isn't winning any awards, but listen, it is the horse that keeps on moving. So very good stuff. Jazz says they all have their flags on their waistbands. Yeah, I did see that. I didn't notice it at first, but then like I was just like, wait, are these just like the flags? The country they're representing. I was like, that's cool. I like that. I respect that. That's so cool. Unhi said the same comment that I was thinking. I feel the same way about. There's a song that I still couldn't think of it, Unhi. So if you thought of it, let me know. But I don't know. I just couldn't. I couldn't think of it. Cal says this is fun. Lewis Dawson, I did answer that one. Jazz says pretty straightforward, not too much to it. Fair enough. Yeah, I would agree. And Sarah says, dress number started us off with taking risks, and now United is finishing with standard pop. That's fair. I don't know. It's driving me crazy. Yeah. Oh my god. There is a song, like for sure. If I can think of it by the end of the stream, I would consider that a victory for me. So, but all right, very nice, very nice. Uni says I keep replaying the intro, trying to see if it hits me. Hey, listen, I respect that. So, all right, we're gonna move on to the next one. So if I can figure out if this is a song that I also have a nostalgia for, but this is All Day. So let's check it out.
All day, all day, all day. I do it in my way.
All day, all day, all day. I don't care what they say. All day, all day, all day.
Man, they really love dance hall, huh?
And you can take any of it from me. We got a place in all this crazy. You're not alone, cause we came a long way.
None of this waiting for someone to open doors. I'm so above it.
can stand on top of the world sphere.
In a romance with being
The world sphere. Okay. Interesting lyrical line.
To hold on to you here. None of this waiting for someone to open doors. I'm too above it. Baby, I love it. All of this shake and go. I don't see hate no more. I'm too above it. Baby, I love it. All day, all day, all day. Oh, I'll do it in my way. All day, all day, all day. I don't care what they say. All day, all day, all day. I do it in my way. All day, all day, all day. I don't care what they say. None of this waiting for someone to open doors. I'm so above it. Baby, I love it. All of this
Whoa,
shake
who had
and
that
go.
low
I don't
voice
see
tone?
hate
Holy
no
shit.
more. I'm so above it. Baby, I love it. I'll
Somebody's
do
hitting the
what they
bass.
say. Oh, I'll do it in my way. All day, all day, all day. I don't care what they say. All day, all day, all day. I do it in my way. All day, all day, all day. I don't care what they say.
Wow, Brazil loves you. Now United. There you go. All right. Well, this was All Day by Now United. Um okay, first of all, I just want to say Kaylee hit the nose on the head right there, you know. They said it kind of gives me the kids pop kids bop sound just a little, especially in the chanting. I I don't want to seem rude cuz I'm normally not, but like I think these songs similarly to what Jazz says, like they're all solid. Like they're very straightforward, they're all solid, but like also at the same point, I just feel like they are what they are. You know what I mean? Like when I go to think of a song, I'm just thinking like how like people could love this type of music. You know, if you love Now United, I don't want to be shitting on your parade here, but like to me it's just like it just feels very it feels very lifeless despite the song kind of being more upbeat, and I understand that that is a huge dichotomy to this track, but like there's just like no nuance to this song whatsoever. Like they're just like they are all are collectively talented. Like I can say that they probably sing way better than me by a landslide, but like there's just something that's like very like in a lab petri dish like cooked up song. Like you know what I mean? Like this is like if you like I feel like this is like if you gave AI like the ability to come up with like a dance hall beat song, this is probably the song you would get, right? Like that's not a bad thing. It is what it is, you know what I mean? But like it feels very like, you know, it just feels very odd, you know what I mean? Like listening to it, I'm like they're all very good singers. Like I just kind of was hoping for a little bit more. I thought they would be cooking a little bit when they're certainly not, but that's okay, you know. Um, very nice. I feel like I had to get that off my chest somewhat, but Sarah says it feels live, really corporate. Fair enough. Yeah, it does sound like something you'd see on like a reality / competition show. Kala says the old ones I used to watch. Fair enough. Uni says, mm-hmm. Jazz says, okay, but why do I feel like I haven't seen Christian get a single line? What does this man sound like? I was gonna say. Sarah says the music is good, but also very uninspired. Um, Sarah says I think I had a typo in sentence tonight. That's all right. Listen, some people can't speak, some people can't type. You know, it is what it is. We're a band of misfits here. But yeah, I it just feels very. It feels very okay. Probably the best adjective I could use to describe Now United so far is just neutered. Like the song just feels very neutered, and that's like some songs can be like that, but like it doesn't feel like the excitement I feel like music should give me. So that's quite okay. If you love Now United, I'm sorry, but it do be what it do be. Try to be honest here. But all right, the next one is another Now United song, and this one it looks like it has a feature on it. This one features Bashash. Very interesting. Let's get into it. Let's check it out. Sarah says, "Can't wait for you to eventually get into Christian solo stuff. It's so much better than this." I feel like I would hope so. I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of giving me like DJ Khaled.
I gotta look to the sky when it's gonna pour, and no fear for the fight when you're about to score. And that's a matter of fact, and that's a matter of fact. Cause when you see me, you see me, you see me ballin'. Body to body, I hear him calling. Yo, we going up and we never falling. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Cause this is how we do it. There ain't no other way. You see how we moving. Love finds us every day. This is how we do it. And there ain't no other way. So we can roll together. Cause we all know together's always better. Cause this is how we do it. Yeah, yeah. This is how we do it. Yeah, yeah.
है कोशिश मेरी जो भी करूं राइट करूं नेगेटिविटी से हर एक सेकंड फाइट करूं इस अंधेरे में खुद को मैं गाइड करूं इस अंधेरे में किसी की मैं लाइट बनूं हम बक करे पीठ के पीछे क्योंकि मैं हूं आगे वो है सारे पीछे प्यार करने वाले रहते सर आंखों पे मुझसे जलने वाले रहते जूतों के नीचे
This is how we do it. There ain't no other way. You see how we moving. Love finds us every day. This is how we do it. And there ain't no other way. So we can roll together. Hey, come on. Cause we all know together's always better. Cause this is how we do it. Yeah, yeah.
let's go
This is how we do it. Yeah, yeah.
Listen, Sarah, I don't know if I got on your bad side, but I apologize.
I gotta reach for the life that I'm living for. I gotta look to the sky when it's gonna pour, and no fear for the fight when you're about to score. And that's a matter of fact. And that's a matter of fact. Cause this is how we do it. There ain't no other way. You see it how we move it. Love finds us every day. This is how we do it. And there ain't no other way. So we can roll together. Cause we all know together's always better.
let's go
This is how we do it. Yeah, yeah. This is how we do it. Yeah, yeah.
it's all about love
Also, I couldn't figure out who the main white guy looks like, but now I know who he looks like. He looks like Matt Rife.
it's all about प्यार
I can't unsee it now. Listen, I can't unsee. I just want to let y'all know I can't unsee this guy looking the way he does now. Like the main, like this guy, he fucking looks like Matt Rife. Am I wrong? I couldn't unsee it. I like watched the first MV and I was like, bruh, he'd be looking like Matt Rife though. And I'm right. It looks like chat's feeling it. So Sarah says, add another thing onto the list of things Brandon hates now. Listen, I don't hate Now United. Okay, I just feel like I just feel like a concerned parent. Like they could be doing better, right? Like they could be doing better, you know. Uh, Uni says I was thinking Jago Sartorius, but Rife works too. Okay, I could see that. I could see Jago Sartorius. I could see that. Okay, you're cooking, Uni. Okay, vibes. All right. God, I feel like I feel so mean. Like I'm normally never that mean spirited, but like, God, I don't want to be beating somebody while they're down. This is just like, this is solid. Again, Bad Shah was good. I liked his rap tone. He was really good. I think he was a cool feature. I definitely feel like he couldn't have saved the song by any means. But I feel like if I was to attribute it to something, it's like if there was like a horrific plane crash, he was able to save some victims. You know what I mean? Like he was able to save some people out of the plane crash. You know, we already knew it was going to be a plane crash, but he took some people with him. So that's good. Kala says some of the vocals are great, but the songs just aren't. Yeah, I was like, that's why I'm saying, like, I feel like I'm a concerned parent. Like, genuinely, I thought it was good. I just don't know, like, it just feels like they all sing very well, like, clearly. It's just like I feel like there's some untapped potentials there, certainly. And I also shout outs to Christian. He sounded phenomenal. I'm really surprised they did not give him more lines, honestly. So Sarah says, looks like the white boy is mainly an actor. That's fair. I could see that. Connie says, I literally forgot about this group existing. Then I saw Christian on Boys Planet. I was like, oh, I know him. That's very. Cal says he gives Disney Channel in these MVs. Yeah. That's fair. God, this is turning into a roast fest of Now United, but it is what it is. All right, the next one is Padarana. Hopefully, I pronunciated that correct. If not, beat me over the head. But let's check out the next one. Listen, y'all, I don't think we're their target audience, honestly. Clearly. That's fair, Sarah.
The most beautiful around, beautiful around. Tan skin like green eyes, the most beautiful around, beautiful around. And the boys be like te quiero, and the girls be like te quiero. Must be something in the air, and I think it must be love.
All right, the rhyming scheme was pretty good in this song. I'll give them that. All right, I don't think we need to know who the guest stars are, but anyway, this was Parana from Now United. Very nice. Connie did say this is a state in Brazil. Thank you, Connie. Appreciate it. I like this one. Very similar. I think this one instrumentally I think was a little bit more fun. I like the like drumming aspect of it. Like definitely appreciate that more. I think the hooks on the song were also really good too. Um, yeah, I thought this is another one that I thought was very solid. Again, they're all very talented. I feel like again, I'm just gonna hit the reset every time I talk about these songs. They're very solid singers. It's just the songs sometimes can feel a little samey, but this one was different. I'll give them credit. Definitely enjoyed the vibe of this one a little bit more. I feel like Sarah may have taken my comment from before, but they said it isn't these kids' fault. The songs are bad and boring. It's the massive conglomerate they work for. That's 100% fair. And then Sarah says this one is the best one so far, and it looks like people were agreeing with that. Kala says, I will say I appreciate when groups have members from a lot of different countries. I think the concept was solid. I agree. Listen, as much as I could be wielding my, my hand up in the sky kind of a thing, I do appreciate the fact that they are showing representation to people across the world. So I think that that's incredible. Hopefully we'll get more groups in. Like, listen, I think this concept can do very well. I think you can absolutely have people from different countries perform in a group like this. I just feel like you got to have the music to match that sort of like international appeal, right? So I think you got to be able to deliver on that aspect. And though I feel like, this is like a very watered down version of that, I do feel like there is a possibility or a future for a group to do this really well. Absolutely not going to close my ideals off to this because I feel like it's not representative of my thought process, but I definitely think the concept's there if it could be executed really well. And I think that now, I would say now more than ever, I think has been the time for that to occur. So hopefully there is something in the works where that would be the case, and obviously show that representation off. That'd be killer. But all right, we're keeping the train a moving here with some more Now United. This one is Sunday Morning Road Trip. All right, let's check it out.
Yo, what's up? We're Now United and we are back in LA, baby! And today is our day off and we got a little bored, so we're like, we should go on a little road trip up the coast.
Wow.
Oh, and by the way, we're gonna play you a new song on the way. Let's go!
How convenient. It was almost like it was planned or something.
It's Now United. Back with another one. Let's go. Time to share the love. I'm about to light up the grill. Mexicali girls, Pepsi with some ice on the hill. We're just running wild, like on the beaches of Miami. The vibe is feeling right. Jamaica Sunday morning, we say.
No fussing, no fighting, I'm chilling, life is good. We're just giving thanks and praise, cause we're living like we should.
We should.
Now that the week's over, we put our problems out of the way. Let's have a crazy night to forget. Right now it feels like Sunday morning on Saturday. Think I'll have some fun going in my way. Like cruising up the coast of California, yeah. Kick back, chill out,
Yeah,
go
yeah,
for
yeah.
When I work my 9 to 5 as an uphill battle trying to make it.
That's
I'm
fair.
so tired of the man that always has to ruin my day.
Amen.
Not a day goes by that I don't think of running away. But then I think, why should The great folks on the highway that love to honk their
Crazy.
horn. Now that the week's over, we put the drama out of the way.
No drama.
Let's have a white night to
Yeah,
forget.
yeah,
Right
yeah.
now it feels like Sunday morning on Saturday. Think I'll have some fun going in my head. Cruising up the coast of California, yeah. Kick back, chill out, no fuss
Let's go. All night.
Leave all troubles behind and live that fun life. Tonight, there's no wrong, there's no right.
No.
Everyone just feel alive.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Feels like Sunday morning on Saturday.
Come on.
Think I'll have some fun going in my head. Cruising up the coast of California, yeah. Kick back, chill out, no fuss.
Let's get it, come on.
All right, so that was our road trip. We hope you guys liked the song and the video. Peace out. See you next time.
Oh boy. Listen. I don't know what type of sins I committed, but I'd love to take them back. This one. Jesus Christ. Oh god. Sarah says I laughed so hard this whole video. The scenes to the lyrics, the ad libs. Oh god. Connie says, man, I have nothing to say about this. Kala says Sunday morning on Saturday, question mark. I was gonna say I have a lot to say, but not nice things either. I think I'm in this. Listen, man, Sarah, I'm sorry. I don't know what I've done to disturb your peace, but I pray that I never have to disturb it again. That's all I'm gonna say. That's my commentary. Okay, cool. Thank you. God, man. This was a song. Man, I've never felt more I've never felt more defeated in my life at this point. Sarah says it's because you forgot the slideshow for sure. I didn't. I have the slideshow up. I've got it pulled up. I just didn't go through it. It's all right. We'll collect it. We'll collect it at the end. All right. Well, before I move on, I'm just not. I don't have any commentary on this. I don't want to be rude. I've already said my piece about these songs, so we're gonna keep it moving. The next one is Like That. Man, I hope that I'm gonna like this. That's what I'm hoping for now, United. We're gonna find out. So let's check it out.
I wonder what the girls are doing right now.
Talking about us, duh.
Obviously, that's all they ever do.
It's like, oh my god, Josh looks so hot today. Christian is so sexy.
What did I do?
Right now? I don't know. Probably talking about us.
Nah, they're probably talking about themselves.
Pillow fights.
Pillow fights.
Yeah, I think they like that.
They definitely like that.
Yeah, they like that.
Yep, they like that.
Yeah, I think they like to do that.
You guys, why don't we just call the girls?
Hello?
I like the way that you're beautiful.
Oh,
but
no.
you don't act like it. With your friends, we on speakerphone. They love the way we fit. Oh, oh. Are you so far out of my league? But we click so easy like ABC. And I hope that you and me never change. Cause I like it, like it, like it, like that. When I met you, knew that you were my last. Say my sweater fits you better, why is that? Cause you like it, like it, like it, like that. All your favorite places say is my left. Anywhere you go, you make it high class. Say I love you, I'ma say it right back.
Oh, sorry.
Like it, like it, like it, like that.
You kinda shy, but when we're alone, you're the funny one. People staring at your head to
I scared him away.
but I am
I can't let him listen to this.
Oh, you're so far out of my league. Yes, you are. But we click so easy like ABC. And I hope that you and me never change. Cause I like it, like it, like it, like that. When I met you, know that you were my last. Say your sweater fits me better, why is that? Cause you like it, like it, like it, like that. All my favorite places to this one. Anywhere you go, you make it high class. Say I love you, I'ma say it right back. Cause I like it, like it, like it, like that.
I do like it,
Cause I
like
like it,
that.
like it, like that. When I met you, know that you were my last. Say your sweater fits me better, why is that? Cause you like it, like it, like it, like that. All my favorite places to this one. Anywhere you go, you make it high class. Say I love you, I'ma say it right back. Cause I like it, like it, like it, like that. Cause I like it, like that.
Listen, the only saving grace is that there is goats and they're adorable. So, all right, that was Now United like that. I had to scare my cat away so he didn't have to hear that. Can't have him listening to that type of sort of stuff, you know. It's okay. Sorry, Sarah. Boy. You know, there's just so many positive thoughts in my brain right now that, you know, I feel like if I shared them with the class, you know, I'd be, you know, I feel like I would be saying too much, you know. So I'm just gonna, you know, keep it real. I don't know. Like I said, like I've said for the past couple songs, I feel like these are solid. I will say the lyrics on this one were really bad. I particularly didn't like it, especially the beginning of the song. I wasn't really a fan of that. I just think it's odd. You know what I mean? Like, I knew they were kind of pitching towards that, but end result was still not great. Yeah, I don't know. This one, I think instrumentally was solid. Lyrically, I feel like this one's probably just not in my lane of in my lane of music here. But yeah, that's all the positive thoughts I have for that one. Connie says, "Oh my god." Oh wait. Kyle says, "I think this one's in Oregon." Yeah, I don't know what would have given that away. They're you know, they're so ahead of the ball. So we could be just wrong, you know. Connie says, "I already don't like this one." Sarah said, "Christian is so sexy." Hell yeah, I would also agree. He is a very good looking man. Sarah says, "Wait, ew, those first lyrics are so yucky." And then everyone was mad that I was making Meatball sit through it. Good thing I scared him away. I have to protect his virgin ears. Kala says, "Wait, stop. This reminds me of a song. What is it?" And they said it's Stereo Hearts, I think. Hey, that's fair. And then Sarah says, "Best part of the video was the goats." That's fair. That's fair. I'm glad we could all be on the same page about this one. But Jazz says, "I'll just say I don't feel bad for those who missed this part of the stream." That's fair. Listen. All I'm going to say is y'all who toughed it out in this part of the stream, y'all are a real one. That's all I'm going to say. So, All right, we're gonna keep it moving. We've got 3 more Now United songs, so I think we can do it, chat. This next one is "Let Me Be the One." So let's see if this is going to be the one that we all like.
Suddenly, I gotta go. It tears me apart. It's hurting my heart.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought my computer was dying.
I'm feeling down.
That sadly didn't happen.
I'll be back. You know I'll be around. If you're feeling the pain, I'm feeling the same. I've gotta catch a plane, but I'll be back again. Oh, love me when I'm gone. Let me be a reason. Let me be the one. Oh, I love you all the time. Be my one and only. Baby, be mine. Hey, yeah. Come on. You'll always be my reason. So let me be the one. Yeah. Suddenly, I've gotta leave, but you are in my heart. You've gotta believe. Suddenly, I can't be near. Already missing you. You'll always be near. If you're feeling the pain, I'm feeling the same. I've gotta catch a plane, but I'll be back again. Oh, love me when I'm gone. Let me be a reason. Let me be the one. Oh, love you all the time. Be my one and only.
Obviously, there's the demographic.
Love me when I'm gone. Let me be a reason. Let me be the one. I love you all the time. Be my one and only.
Strange cut.
It's not united. Yeah, yeah. Come on. You'll always be my way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
감사합니다.
Arigato.
Shukriya.
Maraming salamat.
Muito obrigada.
Gracias.
Спасибо.
Thank you.
Dankeschön.
Let me be the one.
All right, very cool. This was Now United, Let Me Be the One. This might be the one that I'm not going to talk as much shit on, to be quite fair. I enjoyed the song. Again, is it winning awards? No. I think it's a very sweet song. I think this, in terms of the lyricism, I think I don't know if this obviously isn't the last song because it looks like we have 2 more on the playlist here, but it's a cool send off song. Like I said, it's not something that I think I would particularly go out of my way to listen to, but it kind of feels like one of those songs that I kind of contribute to for like K-pop, where it's like a fan song. And that's fine. You love to hear it. I feel like it's a nice send off for them, and obviously a way to show off all of their cultures at the end. I thought was really cool too, and them saying thank you in their native language. Yeah, I didn't think this one was particularly like one that like I said, all of the songs that we've heard from Now United, I don't think they're actually like, I don't think their vocals are the bad part about the song. I just feel like sometimes the music behind it isn't always the most ideal. So it's probably the only thing I have, but I felt like this song really did a nice job of showing off their appreciation. So good stuff. Connie says, we are feeling the pain listening to these songs. Sorry, not sorry. That, hey, listen, respect. Sarah says, I'm sure there's a demographic for their music. It's just not us. And Cal says, oh, for sure. I feel like it's very of the time, I think. And then Connie says, it was nice, but still not my type of song. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, I feel like we have been reasonable. So very nice. We're going to keep it moving. The next one is Live This Moment. So let's check it out.
Every morning all around us is a new day. Breathing in, it's up to us to find our own way. Take a chance of something new, gotta be brave.
Hey, he's cooking at the beginning.
Not afraid to take it further than we ever did. Got a vision and we're pushing it beyond the grid. There's no limit cause we're living off adrenaline. Yeah, we're living off adrenaline. Don't be afraid to break it through. To take a chance of something new. Something that you would never do. Oh yeah. Now the time to let ourselves be loud. We're above the world, up in the clouds. Do it for the love of life right now. Gotta live this moment. Riding on this high we can't explain. Never gonna let this feeling fade. No more looking back at yesterday. Gotta live this moment. Gotta live this moment. Gotta live this moment. It's so good to just be in it for a good time. Look around, it's everywhere under the blue
Wow, they're
sky.
giving a lot of
Take it
lines.
in time for us to feel the sunshine. Yeah, it's time to feel the sunshine. Don't be afraid of breaking through. To take your chance of something new. Something that you will never do. Oh yeah. Now the time to let ourselves be loud. We're above the world, up in the clouds. Do it for the love of life right now. Gotta live this moment. Riding on this high we can't explain. Never gonna let this feeling fade. No more looking back at yesterday. Gotta live this moment. Gotta live this moment. Don't look back at all your problems. Keep it moving with the flow. Set your mind above the pressure. Just take it slow. We can let this moment lift us. Doesn't matter where we go. We don't got no. Now's the time to let ourselves be loud. We're above the world, up in the clouds. Do it for the love of life right now. Gotta live this moment. Riding on this high we can't explain. Never gonna let this feeling fade. No more looking back at yesterday. Gotta live this moment. Yeah, gotta live this moment. Oh no. Gotta live this moment.
All right, very cool. This was Now United, Live This Moment. Very nice. Okay. Sarah says, please, this is the only boys. Let's Christian have let Christian have some lines. Cal says, oh yeah, Christian. Jazz says, finally get to hear his voice. Sarah says, this is where all the Christian lines are hiding, I guess. Okay, this is the best one so far by a wide margin. Connie says, sorry, I laughed through the whole video, but very nice vocals from Christian. Uni says might be my favorite so far, but I still have no plans to ever listen to it again. That's true. I feel like this song was good. I enjoyed it. I was vibing. I was kind of bobbing my head a little bit. Shout out to Christian, absolutely crushing it. His vocals are super nice. I don't know if he's in a group now or not, but I hope he's doing some shit. You know what I mean? Like, I think Sarah said that he might be doing some solo stuff if I'm not mistaken. But he's on Boys Planet too. Oh wow. Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna be praying for my boy Christian. I hope he be living that life. You know. I hope he gets into it. Gets into a group. But he's good. I like his vocals. I think this is probably about the most that I've heard of him so far, and I've enjoyed it. So, not a hater here. I you know this one it is sad that this one was one of the better ones, and like I think on any other occasion it'd just be kind of middle of the road, but for me to be on a good high for this one, that's kind of crazy, but very nice. Other than that, song was solid. But big salutes to Christian. It was good hearing him. So, all right. Well, the pain is over. We have one more, and we'll be able to say that we had listened to Now United for better or for worse. But this next one is By My Side. So let's check it out.
Today is a very exciting day. We are about to do a Zoom call
to learn the new choreography for our new song that we recorded while we were in quarantine. It's called By My Side.
And rock, rock, rock overhead. All right, Uniters, here we go from the top with music.
Everybody needs someone to hold them down. As long as you're with me, that's how it's gonna be.
You don't have to worry, cause I'll be around. I'll give you A to Z and all the in-between. So come a little closer, won't you hold my hand? I can take you places that you've never been. Oh, 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 oh. Me and you together, we can rule the world. We can go wherever, anywhere you wanna go. Oh, oh, oh. I don't need no money, I'm alright. I don't need no take, no first class ride. Only thing I need is you right by my side. I don't need no mansion in the sky. I don't need no fast car I can drive. Only thing I need is you right by my side.
We can take a picture, put it in a frame. It's obvious to see you're everything to me.
No matter what the season, no, it won't change. You can always count on me, cause I will never leave. So come a little closer, won't you hold my hand?
Okay.
I can take you places that you've never been. Oh, 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 oh. Me and you together, we can rule the world. We can go wherever, anywhere you wanna go. Oh, oh, oh. I don't need no money, I'm alright. I don't need no take, no first class ride. Only thing I need is you right by my side. I don't need no mansion in the sky. I don't need no fast car I can drive. Only thing I need is you right by my side.
Girl, you know you're all that I need, yeah. When it's cold outside, you bring the heat, yeah. When the sun's high, you my breeze, yeah. And on game, now you on my team, yeah.
I'll be right by your side. Anytime you need me, I'll be right by your side. You don't even have to worry, I'll be right by your side. I'll be right by your side. Yeah, right by your side. I don't need no money, I'm alright. I don't need to take no first class flight. Only thing I need is you right by my side. I don't need no mansion in the sky. I don't need no fast car I can drive. Only thing I need is you right by my side. Only thing I need is you right by my side. Only thing I need is you right by my side.
Wow. Let's go. All right. This was Now United by my side. If you're hanging out, thanks for enduring. It was good. It was solid, you know. That was it. I don't really got. I genuinely like. I feel like I just go. I feel like my brain just like shuts off. You know what I mean? Like it's not like I feel like these songs are very like brain numbingly songs. Uni says, "Is this COVID area since they shot this separately?" Yes, they. I think they did say that at the beginning of the video. They said they were all in quarantine. So, um, yeah, I feel like this again. I'll preface and say that I don't think this is the we are not I chat and I are probably not the target audience for this song, and that's or target audience for the group. Period. I feel like I could probably speak for chat on this, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I think they are all very good vocalists. Like genuinely, I think they do have good like charisma. Obviously, their um performances are good. It's just like it just to me it just is like one of those types of things where I just am not really thinking about the music. I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, do they have good vocals, stuff like that. Like I feel like that prevails in these types of groups here. But yeah, honestly, if they had good songs, like in terms of like the lyricism or like like the music kind of maybe taking a different turn or something like that, I think it could have been I feel like it could have been better. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? For Now United, I don't think I really have a favorite. If I'm being for real, I would say if I really had to a gun to my head, pick one, I'd probably say "Live This Moment" was my favorite of the songs. I also don't think I picked a Triple H song, but I'm gonna say 365. And that's it. Very nice. Uni says, "Whoops, I must have zoned out before the song started." That's fair. And then Sarah says, "Once again, I'm calling on everyone to vote for Christian on Boys Planet 2." Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I feel like it would be fun. I don't know when they show new episodes, but I don't know. I'll have to see. Maybe I'll watch all of them in succession. Maybe I'll have to try to find it on Vicky, like the stream for Vicky. If I could watch them all back to back on a stream, that'd be fun. Just because obviously we're going through BP1 right now in the groups that followed. I think it would be cool to see who's a part of BP2 now. But Square Enix and TripleH are my favorite groups from today. Kudos on that one, Uni. I'll give you kudos. I love that. And Sarah says they released the first episode of both the K and C show. They're on Viki. Okay, perfect. Maybe I'll have to snag the link from one of y'all. We'll have to do that. I'll have to save it to remember to do it. So Sarah says there are four Boys Planet contestants. 4 Boys Planet 1 contestants on the second one too. Okay, fair enough. Connie says can't wait for the new episode tomorrow. Oh wait, 5. Okay, thank you, Sarah. All right, very cool. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for chilling. Hopefully, again, my hatred for the last group did not steer you away. Come hang out. Come join. I feel like now is the most appropriate time to say, if you are watching this on YouTube, come join us on Twitch. It'd be love to have you in the Twitch chat if you're here. But yeah, very cool.